Welcome to Brew Tunes, a 4-part series where we ask local brewmasters to find common characteristics between music and their beers. In this episode, we visit Great River Brewery. Originally the old Capitol Brew Works in Iowa City, Paul Creutzfeldt and Scott Leonard moved the company to Davenport and opened Great River Brewery in 2009. This brewery produces 8 year-round standard beers, 15 seasonals, a line of non-alcoholic sodas, and is also a popular center for special events.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to Great River Brewery. My name is Scott Leonard, and I'm one of the owners, brewers here at Great River. And I got my start where, a lot of people did, is I was always fascinated by beer, and I started home brewing. That led to becoming a professional brewer and tricking everybody into drinking my beer. I always wonder how they had the vision to come up with these works of art and bring everybody together. Whatever beer I could ever describe this of, it would have to be incredibly awesome and just take so much energy to just put everything in. So something like that, I'd feel you'd have to always put your best foot forward, and for me it would be something with bite, like our IPA, something that's super hoppy but yet delicate enough to not offend people. It's definitely not jazz flute. I always tie in when I hear something like this that I know there was a period in my daughter's life where she did dancing that I always picture this going so well with dancing, with the ballet. But hearing the drums come in and things like that, I always not necessarily look at an uprising, but look at patriotism and it being patriotic. And for that, I would have to go with 483 Pale Ale. Because one, I feel that's a beer that defines us, and it marks our location here on the Mississippi River at mile marker 483 and ties us to our town. So. This is like when I'm starting the brew in the morning. It's just like methodical. Starts slowly, piques your interest. You always wonder to yourself, you're thinking, what story is he trying to tell? Different instruments coming in and out. Rouses my curiosity. It also makes me thirsty. It seems like sometimes in all music there's seems like a bit of torture, that they're a tortured soul trying to to get that out somehow into music. This really reminds me of how there's a delicate dance in it, nothing too powerful yet. Opening really reminds me of something soft, and so for this I'm going to go with what we were talking about, one of our cask conditioned ales, because one that's it's the old school way of beer. Before there were draft systems, they would do everything on cask, and one of the simplicities about cask ale is there's a softness about it. Anything that you taste, you taste more because the beer has this soft, round edge to it. No sharpness. Our cask ales, we rotate them, but currently we have a double chocolate stout, and we also have a barrel aged brown. I think that barrel aged brown has enough bite as well with that softness to really get all the complexities. And you're making me thirsty for the barrel aged brown now. Do I get to drink one of these every time we go through a song? It's like Pavlov's dog. Every time I hear this now, I'm going to be thirsty.